Alrighty, here we go. Friday morning, 4:31 a.m. I don't really hold myself to it very closely. I give myself a little bit of time either way, but I like to leave the house at 4:30. I'm not saying I'm late. I'm just saying I'm not going to get there as early as I normally do, and that's okay. Still plenty of time. Oh, did you hear that? I got some shit in the back of my truck and it just slid all over the front. It's cool but not terrible this morning. You might be able to see I have a vest on. It's 42 according to the truck. And I think it's supposed to warm up a bit today. Seems like the warmest days we had this week were rainy days. So just an errand or two after work. I didn't bring recycling. Actually, did I? Yeah, I did. I brought cardboard. I didn't bring plastic. Lottery, bagel for Walt. The normal Friday routine. I've got my laundry going this week. I didn't forget it like I did last week. I didn't completely forget it. I got it in the washer, and then I forgot to start it before I left. No big deal. It's just nice to come home and have most of that process done. Today I'll be helping Sarah with a little bit of a, I don't even call it an errand, she just needs a ride. And I've been debating going back out to get Walt a quiche since I didn't go Wednesday, but I don't know. As much of a pain as of a pain in the ass as it is to go over there and just for that. That's four mornings I don't have to worry about making anything else for breakfast. And here lately, breakfast has been a little bit of a chore. I'm still giving him his fresh fruit, but he's balking at eating much more than that, and I need him to eat some protein. It's like slowly but surely the things he likes less and less and less till he just comes right out and tells me he doesn't want them. Sometimes I can tell when he doesn't want them, but I wait for him to tell me. Yesterday, made him a Jimmy Dean Meat Lovers breakfast bowl. All the things he likes: sausage, egg, cheese, potatoes. And I've known for a while that he just was losing any kind of interest in that. And I do my best to not like consecutive day things, because he would eat things on consecutive days until he absolutely won't eat it again. And that gets a little hard for me too. So yesterday, and I used a little bit of extra turkey sausage, crumbled. You can't tell the difference. No way in hell can you tell the difference. Just for the protein. Yesterday he ate his fruit, and it looked like he might have taken 2 small bites of the bowl and said he was done. Fuck. Really? And I thoroughly expected him to be snooping around looking for something to eat later, but I didn't see it. He coughed a lot in the afternoon, and I'm sometimes wondering if that's him getting into something he shouldn't be eating, like pretzels or chips or something. And I only have them around for him to eat, but anyway. So I'm rambling on about Walt again. Oy. Alright. I'm almost to work and I gotta drink my soda. I'll holler at you later. Alright, here we go again. I'm going out for a couple errands. My friend Sarah needs a ride to pick up her car. And then I need to pick up some prescriptions. I really wish that CVS would deliver my stuff, but they won't. So be it. I mailed my VA caregiver application, the second application. Was weirdly similar to the first application. I'm wondering why that necessitates 2 different applications, but whatever. Included the paperwork that I was told they might need. And now I wait. Hopefully, they said, I was told most of the time that the process takes about a week. So I'm hoping that towards the end of January, I will find out one way or another. I have not heard, even though it's only been a couple of days, I'm sure I'll hear soon, from the VA fiduciary intake, whether or not they accepted my accounting for last year. I'm hoping they do. I think this is maybe the fourth or fifth one. I'm going to say fifth. And I think every one of them, they've had some sort of something they didn't approve of. Now, what they've not approved of has really not been any fault of my own. It's been them being weird or obtuse about things that shouldn't matter, to be honest. I had one year I had a deposit listed in the bank account. Now that account is strictly for VA money, right? So that means the utilities get paid out of that account. So I had paid on, I think it was the phone bill. And something happened. Oh, I redid the phone account, the phone bill. And to kind of reset things, they wanted to refund the amount that had already been prepaid. Not sure why, but what am I going to say? No. So they sent me a refund check. So that money was VA money. But me depositing it in that account, they did not approve of that. Which made no sense to me. This is just VA money I'm putting back in that account. Nope, can't do that. I mean, that was one of the reasons they didn't approve of an accounting one year. I had to change the dollar amounts. No, just stupid. Last year, I may have already told you this. Last year, they sent me a list of check numbers that I did not include copies of. Now, the paperwork that tells me what I need to send them does not include copies of checks. I did that just as a favor so they would see what some of the, because there were some large ones, and sometimes that stands out. They didn't approve. Just little stuff that's just, I know it's just bureaucratic crap, but it's annoying. And like I have mentioned before, this is something that I'm supposed to get some sort of compensation for. I don't really care if it's, I don't care so much about compensation as just reimbursement, because there's a significant amount of paper and ink being used, let alone the time. If they're not going to compensate me for the time, that's one thing. But don't make me spend excess paper, ink, and postage. Like this week, I've spent $7 on postage. No, it's not going to break me, but nonetheless, it's annoying. Last year, because of having to mail things twice, when I had all these copies of checks and then they wanted more checks, they also said I didn't include proper bank statements. I sent every bank statement for the entire year. So I they listed like 3 or 4 months that I didn't send them. Like, I could not have done the paperwork without those bank statements, and I sent them to them. They didn't have them somehow. I'm really thinking what happens is those things get mailed to them, and person A goes through it and hands it to B, and B hands it to C, and C hands, one of those kind of things. And somewhere along the line, those things got lost. So I had to mail stacks of paper twice. And like I said, it's not going to break me. It's inconvenient, and it's annoying that I'm having to pay for something that I should be getting paid for. They even have a space on the form for fiduciary fee. Like, I don't get a fiduciary fee. I'm held to all these standards, but I don't get anything out of it. I don't know. It's just weird. Like I've said before, I'm going to take care of my dad because that's what you do. It's just annoying that the VA seems to think that they can tell me how and when and what to do. Oh well. So that's that. I'm done with that for the week until I hear from either one of them and they give me some more hoops to jump through. The caregiver program, at least on the surface, sounds like it might be a good thing for me. So I'm gonna pursue it the way I have to pursue it, and I'm gonna play by their rules because that's what I do. I like to think of myself as a rule breaker, but I'm pretty sure at the end of the day I'm really not. I think I like having those boundaries. Oh well. I also have had a pretty good workout planned for today. And then the more I thought about it, the more I think I might need to rearrange things. I'm probably not going to do my legs until Sunday, and I kind of thought I was going to do them Saturday. I'd like to start having my legs done every 6 days. And I did them Monday of last week, so that would mean Sunday of this week. And yeah, so I'm going to need to rearrange some things. Today was going to be back day, but tomorrow might be back day. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Anyway, I'm almost at Destination 1, so I'm going to let you go, and I'll talk to you some more later. Okay, I'm done in the garage. It's 8 o'clock. I really fucked up and just wasted the day. Got home from my errands and decided to eat a little something and watch TV. And that was, as you know from past Fridays, that's the end for me. Once I do that, I'm not getting up anytime soon. And I didn't. I slept off and on. I even think I had Star Wars on TV. I've never even seen the whole thing. The very first one, or whatever they call it now. So I don't know how I got there. At one point I woke up and there was some TCM old black and white thing. I guess I was changing the channels in my sleep, but whatever. So I didn't feel like doing much of a workout. My back, I think I was sitting there in a funky position. My back is kind of wonky. So I did a 1K ski and a 6K row, and I'm done. I'm not even hungry. I kind of just want to go to bed. But yeah, another Friday in the books. I'm always glad when Fridays are over. So Spurs play the early match tomorrow, so maybe I can get to bed a little earlier tonight. Thanks for watching.